Here with new Cal center Fardaws Aimaq. How you doing, Fardaws?
Good, how you doing?
I have to put the camera up here real high because you're 6'11", a little bit taller than Jalen, who I just interviewed. So you started out your prep career in Vancouver, BC, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, how's the basketball up there?
It's getting better. I mean, when I was there, I wouldn't say it was the greatest, but as of right now, it's improving. But
Okay.
I think the states definitely beats us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you started out your collegiate career playing under new Cal head coach Mark Madsen. Talk a little bit about what it's like playing for Coach Madsen.
Playing for Mark, it's a dream come true for a guy like me, with the aspirations that I had, and someone who's done everything that I, want to do eventually. It was the perfect setup, and I knew he was my guy, coming in at a young age, and he kind of mentored me throughout my college, journey, which obviously has now led back full circle, playing for him again for my final year.
So you had the chance to expand your game and play against better competition in Texas. What was that development like for you?
Obviously, last year, playing in the Big 12, playing at Texas Tech, it was a good experience. It was a good journey, with all the ups and downs. I suffered an injury that, took me out about 80% of the season. So, I don't think I was able to show, my full potential. But I think now being back with Mark, playing back in the Pac-12 on the West Coast, I think it's just the perfect setup for success.
So even though you were only able to play the last couple of months of the season, you played with a pretty serious injury, and you still put up some really good numbers. I mean, the game against Kansas was insane. 18 rebounds against Kansas with a bum wheel. I mean, you had to really gut that out.
Yeah. At the end of the day, like the way that I play, is just playing as hard as I can. I feel like, whether being hurt or not hurt, I feel like that's just going to get me into some stuff. So, now being back with Mark, I think who knows how to obviously utilize me, knows how to use me, I think better than a lot of other coaches, is obviously going to benefit me. And I'm super excited to be under him again and playing with, under his staff.
So from BC to Utah to Texas to California, you're traveling the globe, but
Yeah.
It sounded like talking to you before, this is kind of like a little bit of home, with Vancouver being somewhat similar to the Bay Area and having a lot of family out here too, right?
Yeah. So, for me, it feels like I'm home. It's been nothing but love out here. I can feel the excitement, on campus. There's a lot of, people who are obviously excited to watch us this year. I know not just with people who go to the school, but people around the Bay, are excited to see what Mark and, our new team's going to do. I think, at the end of the day, it's just going to be us seeing how fast we can gel together and come together and do this thing when things start up.
I'd be willing to bet you couldn't find a lot of Afghani food in Utah and Texas, but you can actually find some here.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I know the population is much higher out here than Texas or Utah.
Yeah, for sure.
But I gotta stay away from all that. I'm trying to get back to being in shape. The food's not the greatest.
You're a lean, mean workout machine. We've seen your videos, and we know you work hard.
Yes, sir.
And you're fully healthy now, fully recovered from the injury?
Fully recovered, fully healthy. So, just knocking some wood, gotta stay healthy, and gotta keep gelling as a team.
You talked about in your interview knowing about Cal's history of success in their hoops program and wanting to help return to those glory days.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
With having a lot of family out here, when I had first committed, the excitement was in the air, just because, like I had said, like, it's a basketball school, it's had basketball culture. And I know with the recent, they're trying to, push the success of the football team and everything. But I think at the end of the day, like, when the basketball team's doing good, I think that just helps, everyone. And they've had a lot of success here. I think to get back to that, it's going to require not just work on our end, but I think, packing out stadiums again, getting people in again. But I think that just comes with winning games and doing what you're supposed to do. And I think that's going to help us out.
And you came in with a lot of quality portal transfers and grad transfers. How have you guys connected here, both on a hoops level and on a personal level?
For me personally, it's been great, just because, honestly, like, I'm in college, but I see this as like a professional year, just because, I'm a little bit older. I came in with some older guys, so like, having that experience obviously is going to help. and then just having guys around me that are also experienced and have that that experience, whether they're coming from a mid-major or high major, just understanding like what it takes to truly play a full college basketball season and have success at it. Obviously, Mad Dog is going to lead the way, but having our core guys that have that, I think is going to be a huge help for us.
And what kind of offense can Cal fans expect to see out of Coach Madsen this year, and what kind of player will they expect to see out of you too?
Yeah, I mean, Coach, he's an NBA guy, so we're going to play a lot of NBA style offense. It's going to be a lot of I want to say exciting basketball. Like, we're going to have 1 through 5 is going to be able to shoot. We're going to play fast. We're going to play really fast. We got guys that can really shoot, guys that can really handle. So I think at the end of the day, it's just going to be, honestly, like how well we can play together. How quick we can play. How quick we can play together as well. So, the type of player I think they'll see in myself, just someone who's going to work hard, just play as hard as I can, like every possession, whether it's on a defensive, offensive, end. One night it might be on the scoring end, one night it might be on the rebounds and blocks. So it's just going to depend on what the team needs that night, and I'm doing it.
Well, putting as many as 4 perimeter guys out there at the same time that can shoot over 40% must be a dream for you being a post guy.
100%. I mean, honestly, I haven't played with 4 guys that can really shoot it from out there, and I think this is going to be the first time where it's going to force a lot of teams to pick their poison in a way, whether you're going to send another extra guy at me and then we hit shooters, or you're going to force the opposing big to play one-on-one, which I think is going to be in our benefit. So at the end of the day, it's going to be super exciting. A whole different style to what they played last year. We're going to play with a lot of pace up and down. I think fans will be super excited.
Well, great to catch up with you. Thanks for stopping by, and welcome to Cal.
Yeah, thank you. Go Bears.